Guys, welcome back. My name is Jake, and you see the title. I'm watching Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 5 for the very first time. We're at the halfway mark. I expect things to get crazy from here on out. The war is brewing. Things are getting real tense with the Starks and the Lannisters. Robb's won a couple battles here and there. Tyrion is shaking things up in King's Landing. I don't know what's going to happen. Littlefinger's getting pressed by Cersei. Guys, before I jump into it, if you could please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any reactions from me. It would mean so much to me. I would very much appreciate it. Get your snacks. Get your drinks. We're not watching this on an empty stomach. And let me know in the comments what you're snacking or drinking on, because I love hearing from you guys. I just had a little coffee. If I look tired, I'm sorry. It is because I am very tired right now, but I'm going to power through this. I expect to be woken up by this show right now. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do it. I expect something. We're in the middle of the season. Things got to heat up right now. Going back to Harrenhal. That's where Arya and all them are at, right? The wall, but not really the wall. North of the wall, right? Daenerys and crew. Oh yeah, they just got let in there last episode, I think.
You swear it?
By the mother. My son has no interest in the Iron Throne.
It's kind of true. He did say he didn't know what would happen after he won the war.
The Starks will have dominion over all lands north of Merk Caitlin, provided he swears me an oath of fealty.
Baratheon and Stark will fight their common enemy together.
Okay, that's reasonable, I guess.
Negotiate a peace with your brother.
Negotiate with Stannis. Please bring my terms to your son. I believe we are natural allies. I hope he feels the same.
I think he does feel the same. What the fuck is this? Is that the shadow thing that the red lady gave birth to? Oh my god. Oh, okay. She knows how to fight. They probably thought she was responsible. Wow. Renly's dead just like that?
They'll hang you for this.
For what? She didn't do it. Well, they're gonna assume she did, I guess, because how do you prove that she didn't do that? Well, there goes everything she just worked for. Wow. So what does that mean for his army? They don't have a leader now. And he's here looking menacingly. Did he plan all this? No, he didn't have anything to do with that.
Loras.
My lord, my lady.
Now he's gonna try to pull some strings.
When he arrives, Renly's bannermen will flock to him. Your former companions will fight for the privilege of selling you to their new king.
You want that privilege for yourself.
Probably. He plays both sides all the time.
Who gained the most from our king's death?
Stannis.
Yeah.
A sword through his righteous face.
But you won't have a chance to put your sword through Stannis. Not today. You'll be cut to pieces before he sets foot on solid ground, if it is justice that you want.
I can't believe that. That just came out of nowhere. So no alliance with Robb. Stannis definitely won't ally with anybody.
Calling yourself king doesn't make you one. And if Renly wasn't a king, I wasn't a queen.
Do you want to be a queen?
No, I want to be the queen.
Whoa. Okay. Set your sights high. Makes sense.
Whomever did it, I say, well done.
It's not what Varys says. He says Renly's army's flocking to support Stannis, which would give Stannis superiority over us.
Big time.
Aren't there other things you should be doing, like sealing my daughter in a crate so you can ship her away?
She'll be safer in Dawn. Marcella's a sweet, innocent girl, and I don't blame her at all for you.
So clever.
He really is so clever.
Schemes and your plots.
Schemes and plots are the same thing.
He can make light of any situation.
It's the king's royal prerogative to withhold sensitive information from his counselors.
Why do you look so happy saying that? It's not going to do you any good.
She's making wildfire. Alchemist Guild has been commissioned.
There's only one way to find out.
They have thousands of pots already stored in their vaults. They are planning to launch it from the city walls into Stannis' ships and armies.
I do kind of believe him, though, because he's got a lot to lose, his life.
You come to lecture me on truth.
Come to tell you that what I saw...
All my brother's bannermen have come to my side.
Wow, all of them? Oh, it's so over for all of the Lannisters.
Soon I shall be sitting on the Iron Throne.
Nothing is worth what this will cost you, not even the
I
iron...
know more about it.
What does he mean by that? Cost him how?
Once Blackwater Bay is cleared, We'll deliver our troops to their doorstep and take the city.
And will you bring Lady Melisandre with you?
Well, that's not your concern.
Yeah, why does that matter?
With her by your side, the victory will be hers.
I never thought I'd have reason to doubt your loyalty. Was I wrong?
Some believe she whispers orders in your ear and you obey.
Half true. When he says the victory will be
Set out
hers.
for King's Landing without Lady Melisandre.
Oh, you listened to him. Okay. So when he says the victory will be hers, does he mean like because she's foreign and her religion is foreign, it'll be a victory for that foreign religion in a sense? And maybe that religion will start to spread and have some influence in places it shouldn't in his eyes, or maybe all their eyes. Because how could it be hers? He's the one winning the battle. He's the king, right? Quote unquote.
We won't be able to hold the city against Stannis, not the way Joffrey's planning on holding it.
Corruption! Brother fornicates with sister in the bed of kings. And we're surprised when the fruit of their incest is rotten!
Wow, they know. Tyrion is honest. He's so honest. As a Lannister, that's saying a lot.
Demon monkey!
He's talking about you.
What? Demon monkey?
They blame you for the city's ills.
Wow.
Trying to save them.
You don't need to convince me.
Okay, yeah, that part sucks. He's the only one really trying to save everybody and do the right thing. I guess that's how it goes in politics, though. You never really know who's pulling the strings, and maybe the one you think that is really isn't, vice versa. The bad could be the good, and yeah.
Where are we headed, Captain? The Stony Shore. They'll be spoils in it for you. Who decides if we've done our jobs well? I do.
Oh, no. That guy's like twice your age.
Been reaving since before you left Balon's balls. Reckon I've got much use for your ideas on how to do it.
Damn, you're gonna take that?
Take the ship, head out on your own, and I will hunt you down, drag you back here in chains, and hang you for a traitor.
Stop! We yield!
They respect her way more than him.
I've got 30 ships. There's nowhere to put them here.
Wow, 30! He gets one.
My crew would wait on deck for a year if I asked them to. This lot.
Wow. And they left without... Oh, man. You should have gone back, dude, to Rob. This isn't for you. I understand, but...
Dagmar, the first mate.
Okay, well, this guy seems fine.
Look, now am I supposed to prove myself by pillaging piss-poor fishing villages?
Gotta start somewhere.
Stony Shore's not far from Torrance Square. As soon as Winterfell got word that we'd taken Torrance Square, the Starks would send their men to take it back. And then...
What is he planning? What just happened?
Our spies report growing discontent among the northern lords.
This is crazy that she's in here right now.
We've underestimated the Stark boy for too long. As long as he keeps winning battles, they'll keep believing he is king in the north.
I would too.
Waiting for him to fail. He is not going to fail. Not without our help.
Tywin respects him, kind of. That's cool.
Girl, where are you from?
Maidenpool.
Uh-oh.
And who are the lords of Maidenpool?
House Mutton.
And what is their sigil?
Uh-oh. Come on.
Red salmon. I think a Maidenpool girl would remember that. You're a northerner, aren't you?
Oh my god.
And what do they say of Robb Stark in the north?
They call him the Young Wolf. They say he rides into battle on the back of a giant dire wolf.
I want to see that.
They say he can't be killed.
Do you believe them?
No. Anyone can be killed.
Wait a second. Is that a shot at him a little bit? We're talking about her dad. Or both, maybe. The way he looked at her when she said that, was like, oh, wait, what? Is that a threat? Wait, isn't that the guy that was in the cart with the other bad people? Why is he dressed up like that?
A boy becomes a girl.
I was always a girl.
And I was always aware.
Does he know?
A man pays his debts. A man owes 3.
3 what?
The Red God takes what is his, and only death may pay for life.
The Red God?
Saved me. You stole 3 deaths from the Red God.
So there's like a debt now.
Speak 3 names, and the man will do the rest.
Like any name?
3 lives I will give you. No more, no less.
I can name anyone, and you'll kill him.
A man has said.
Wow. Okay, easy. Joffrey, Cersei.
Tortures everyone.
A man needs a name.
I don't know his name.
No, come on, that's too low level. No. Need to upgrade. You don't go for the grunt. Who else? Joffrey, Cersei, Littlefinger, maybe.
I heard the half-hand spent half of last winter beyond the wall.
Whole winter.
Beautiful, isn't it? Gilly, you'd love it, eh?
So beautiful and freezing.
Thousands and thousands of years ago, the first men stood here, all through the long night.
I think they came here to get away from something, and I don't think it worked.
The White Walkers.
1 blast is for Rangers returning. Wildlings is 2 blasts. And 3 for White Walkers.
Hey, it's good that you have someone like that with you, because you guys wouldn't know that otherwise. You guys got to appreciate him a little bit more. All right? That information could come in handy.
The substance burns so hot, it melts wood, stone, even steel.
Wow, that little green stuff? Like acid?
In catapult and flung at the enemy.
How much do you have?
Wow, flung at the enemy, huh?
Things can get a bit messy, because when we're flinging things at Stannis, he's flinging them right back at us, which means pots falling, which means fire inside the walls.
That's a pretty good point, actually.
Men win wars, not magic tricks.
Got a lot of good points right now. But if you can hit your target, and if it does what they say it does, might be useful.
We have been working tirelessly. Present count stands at 7,811.
What?
The contents of this room could lay King's Landing low.
Oh, like if it just blew up in there, it would just destroy the city.
You'll be making it for me.
What's the difference? It's still being made. You're just gonna use it differently?
Dracarys.
So cute. Aw, I want one.
He loves you.
She's jealous.
The last time a rich man gave me a dress, he was selling me to Khal Drogo.
But you ended up in love with that guy. And having a kid, well, not having a kid, but almost having a kid with him.
What are they doing?
Malako says the statue is too heavy to carry. Kavaro says that Malako is an idiot. They can pry out the gems, the rest is pure gold.
They're just trying to steal stuff? That's so messed up. They're like hosting you right now.
On behalf of the Warlocks of Kaf,
My God.
I welcome you.
That's a little unique.
Look closely enough, and you can see yourself in them. Often more than once.
What? Twins?
It would be an honor to host you at the House of the Undying.
I don't know, man. Turned me off the whole idea with the weird twin situation. And the way you look and talk and everything about you, but...
Do I know you? I know you.
Who are you?
I'm no one. But she is the mother of dragons.
Right? Why are you wearing that thing?
For dragons are fire made flesh.
We know all this. You're just being creepy and making us think you want to do something bad. Weird. How does she know who he was?
It looked like Stannis.
To me, it just looked like a shadow in the shape of a man.
In the shape of Stannis.
How did it look like Stannis? Do you see a face or something?
Once you're safely back amongst your own people, will you give me leave to go, my lady?
You mean to kill Stannis?
She's hardcore. And how are you going to kill the ghost shadow thing?
I do not know your son, my lady, but I could serve you. You have courage, a woman's kind of courage.
A mother's courage.
That when the time comes, you will not hold me back. Promise me that you will not hold me back from Stannis.
Why would she?
When the time comes, I will not hold you back.
Whoa.
Then I am yours, my lady.
Nice.
And give my life for yours if it comes to that. I swear it by the old gods and the new.
Okay. This is hopeful.
I vow that you shall always have a place in my home and at my table, and that I shall ask no service of you that might bring you dishonor.
They have a good connection right now.
I've no one to mind my flock now, only me. I can't keep watch all day and all night.
He's just there for the nuts.
Send 2 orphan boys from Winterstown home with you to help watch over your flock. If you can give them room and board.
My wife always prayed for more children.
Seems like he's making pretty good decisions as a child.
Hodor!
Hodor!
I love Hodor. He's always just ready.
Torrance Square is under siege. Torrance Square is barely 40 leagues from here. There'll be a raiding party led by the Mountain. Might be sellswords paid by Tywin Lannister.
Uh-oh.
I can gather 200 decent men. Do you need so many?
If we can't protect our own bannermen, why should they protect us? Take the men you need.
He's really stepping into the position well. Strong leader. How old is he, like 10? That's crazy.
What did you see in your dream?
Just tell her, dude. Just trying to help, kind of.
Tell me, boy.
Trying to be insightful and wise.
I dreamt that the sea came to Winterfell. I saw waves crashing against the gates, and the water came flowing over the walls.
What? He has some weird dreams, I'm not gonna lie.
Drowned men were floating here. In the yard. Sir Roderick was one of them.
But he did see his dad in his dream, and his dad did die. So maybe he's onto something. And the fact that he just said it was just a stupid dream makes me think maybe not.
Where? On that mountain?
Oh, I don't see very well. Fire.
Sam, what do you do well?
It's not a job for 400 men. I need to move fast.
You guys have 400? It's like 100 or 50.
I'd like to join Lord Corrin. You're a steward, Snow, not a ranger. I fought and killed a white.
You also let an old man beat your bruddy.
Who?
Praster.
Oh, that guy, yeah. He beat him up? Really? I don't remember that. When he saw the baby being put out there, is that when it happened?
I hope you make a better ranger than you do as steward.
He will. This is what he's built for. He's made for this. You saw him fight. I mean, you're just saying that to say it, but he will.
How long has your manservant been in love with you?
Manservant? Who, Jorah?
I can almost always tell what a man wants.
And what about what a woman wants?
Much more complicated.
Throne is mine.
So she says. Although, if you get conquered, is it really your right to have it afterwards?
I come from nothing. I hit the docks like a piece of cargo.
So you wanted more than you had, and you took it. You're a conqueror too. You're just less ambitious.
Isn't he the richest man in this whole place?
The gates of the city, you bled for me. Why?
You know why. Come on.
The only thing that can open this door is this key.
And behind the door?
More than enough to buy horses, ships, armies.
Basically, what you're wanting is a marriage for that. Is that what you're saying?
Marry me.
That was so obvious.
My mother and father never owned a pair of shoes, but marry me and I will give you the 7 kingdoms.
Wow. I feel like she's not the type to do that, though. Like, it wasn't her choice to go with the call before. It just worked out on its own.
Robert Baratheon is dead.
Oh, she didn't know that.
If you crossed the sea with an army you bought
The
and a
7
foreign husband
kingdoms
who
are at
paid
war
for
with
it.
one another. 4 false kings destroying the country.
All the information finally came out.
The Starks fight the Lannisters, and Baratheons fight each other.
According to your new friend, who earned your trust by cutting his hand?
Yeah, I get his point. He could be lying.
I know the opportunity before you seems like the last you'll ever have, but you must
Do not speak to me like I'm a child.
He's trying to help, but he's a little patronizing. Tiny bit.
A birthright.
How is it a birthright if they got conquered?
There are times when I look at you and I still can't believe you're real.
Oh, man, you just gave it away. Yeah. That guy was right about him being in love with her. There it is.
So what would you have me do, Esma?
She got all flustered, too.
Make your own way. Find your own ship. You only need one.
One?
The allies we need are in Westeros.
What? Who is gonna be her ally, dude? Stannis? No. Robb? No. He's just wanting you not to marry this guy. I feel like everyone hated the Targaryens when they were in power. Based on the lore video I watched.
You should stand side face.
Huh? Side face?
Smaller target.
Yeah.
Am I fighting someone?
You're practicing for a fight. You should practice right.
She's so right. Perfect practice makes perfect. How does it go?
Go up there!
Perfect practice makes perfect, I think, right? Oh, the guy, the torturer. He did it. So now save your other ones for some good actual warlords or something, you know? I understand you're thinking in the moment, you're thinking emotionally about what just happened to you and your friends and everybody, but choosing that guy takes away one real big powerful death that you could have. A death that could affect the war, a death that could save your sister, a death that could avenge Ned. I understand she's a child. She's thinking in the moment. I just saw people next to me get tortured by this guy and, you know, F that guy, go kill him. I get it. I understand, but just think outside the box a little bit. But okay, she has 2 more. I don't want her to really use it on Tywin because part of me likes Tywin right now. He hasn't really done anything to upset me, and I get it. His whole family's basically shit besides Tyrion. He's responsible for a lot of the bad things that have happened in the world. But right now, the pressing issue right now is Joffrey, Cersei, Littlefinger, the Mountain, the key problems with Westeros, right? So I just hope she doesn't use her last 2 on, like, I don't know, the guy that, you know, killed that kid in front of her when they captured her or something like that. Like, that would just, no. Just save them. Please save them. Please save those last 2 picks for something greater than this. Let's see. We got north of the wall. We still have Jon and all of them kind of looking. I don't really know what they're doing. I kind of maybe maybe I missed a piece, but it seems like they left that guy with all the daughters, and I think they're trying to maybe infiltrate the king across the wall, the king beyond the wall. They think that that guy might attack them or something like that. So from what I heard this episode, it seems like they're sort of preemptively trying to deal with that situation, which I get. I just don't like that they're out in the open and there's wildlings around them, potentially White Walkers around them, which I don't know if they believe in. John saw one. They saw a white thing that attacked the wall that night. So they must think that White Walkers are real, even though they were just talking about it like, oh, White Walkers haven't been seen for thousands of years. But yeah, but if you saw a white and John saw a White Walker, I mean, they're real, you know? And the guy that got killed in the first episode that was beheaded by Ned, he was talking about the White Walkers, okay? Put it all together. We know that the White Walkers are there. They kind of are like half on board with that, I think. It is what it is. We'll see what happens there. I don't think we saw Sansa this episode. We saw the shadow ghost baby turned grown man in a few days kill Stannis' brother. What's his name? I always forget his name. Renly. The ghost came in, stabbed him in the back. All right, listen. The two guards that came in right after, I'm assuming they thought that the big like guard woman that's with Kat right now did it. What's her name? I don't remember her name. I'm sorry. It's been only like an episode and a half with her, but I'm assuming they thought she did it because they started fighting. She killed them both. She's a warrior and a half. Don't mess with her. She's now working for Kat. She like swore herself to her. Kat's in good hands, I think. Pretty sure. But yeah, now it seems like Renly's army went to Stannis, and that sucks for Robb. Robb almost had the upper hand in all of it. I'm kind of pissed. I'm kind of pissed right now because Robb almost had the upper hand in a big way with that Renly army. I think they had 100,000 or something crazy like that. Now they all went to Stannis, or most of them probably went to Stannis, right? So now Stannis has the upper hand on the Lannisters, which in the long run still is the same effect, because if they went to Robb, they would still be fighting the Lannisters. Now they went to Stannis, they're going to fight the Lannisters. I don't know what that means afterwards. If they win that war, are they going to fight Robb and all them? I doubt it. I don't think Robb would attack them. There's really no reason. Their families have been close. His dad and Stannis' brother were like best friends, right? So I think at that point the war would just end. But yeah, it seems like the war is coming very soon. We had Tyrion prepping with the green like slime liquid stuff, wildfire that can apparently melt skin and flesh and steel and iron and all this crazy stuff. So I'm excited to see that battle, especially if they use that green stuff, because that's gonna be crazy. But I'm not so excited about the results of that battle, because that's kind of like, that's game changing, I think. I don't think Stannis and them have anything like that. They just have ships. They have an army. You know, where's their upper hand at that point? They're going to attack by water to a fortified like castle. I guess you just storm the beach and hopefully you just have enough men to outman them. But we'll see. I mean, I don't necessarily want the Lannisters to lose, which sounds weird, but it's because of Tyrion. I don't want Tyrion to die. I do want them to lose because that means Joffrey loses. Stannis, I don't really have any strong feelings towards. He's kind of an asshole so far. I've seen, you know, he seems just set in his ways. He's dealing with he's dealing with this dark magic, foreign religion that all of Westeros doesn't seem to be on board with. He's set on taking the Iron Throne. He wants what he wants and he's trying to take it. So, you know, good luck to him. Good luck to the Lannisters, I guess. Not really, but we'll see. Maybe Robb just shows up at the same time and they just get double attacked, you know, 2v1. That might be the best scenario for the Starks, right? Because at that point, because Robb said he doesn't really know who would become king after he wins the war, I think he would just let Stannis take it. He would just be like, look, I'm good. We got our revenge. Don't tell me what to do up north. You do whatever you want down here. We're good. Shake on it. Okay, bye. I think that's what might happen if they win that war. We also had Theon. Theon got bitched. I'm not gonna lie. Theon got egoed. He got bitched. He got told what to do. His crew left without him. I mean, he has no respect down there. And I understand. He left when he's a baby, not by his own wishes, but it happened. He comes back and he's like, he's got his ego. He's still got an ego. And he didn't come back and say, hey, let me work for what I believe that I deserve. He didn't come back and say, I want to prove myself. He came back and was like, where's my ships? Where's my army? I'm the one, I'm your son. I deserve this. I deserve that. And I get that in the realm of this universe, the son would be like the heir and have all these things. But the daughter stepped up. I don't remember her name right now. I will learn it. I promise. Ara, Mara, Shara, Lara, Dara, something Ara. She stepped up and she's like a warrior. She proved herself. The crews respect her. She has 30 ships. I mean, she did something right, you know? So I think Theon is just sort of dealing with this like misplaced entitlement, and he's entitled. You know, he thinks he deserves everything, and you know, that's what you get for leaving the place that raised you, and you proved yourself over there but not over here yet, you know? I don't agree with his decision to go there and to try to win them over. I still wish he had went back to Robb and said, look, I tried my best, it didn't work, I'm back, let's take this, let's win this war, I'm gonna help you, Robb, you know, things like that. He didn't do that. So, you know, it is what it is, but he's just, I don't know, he's rubbing me the wrong way, and I'm sure he's gonna win them over somehow. Right now I can understand why he's in the position he's in. We also had Bran. I mean, he's so young and he's like telling everyone what to do and what we're gonna give you, and he's really taking charge, and you know, I'm proud of him for that. Jon's not there. He has nobody. He just has he has the steward, not the steward. What's it called? The Maester Lewin, I think it is. And that's about it. You know, he has a bunch of people that are relying on this kid, 10 years old or 11 years old, whatever he is, and he's doing a great job, I think. I don't know. I really have no idea, but it seems like it. You know, everyone seems happy with what he's giving them. But yeah, then we had Daenerys. Daenerys is trying her best right now. I think she's stuck in the middle of, do I marry this guy and get all these things and potentially win the war because I have all these ships and I have all these people and I have the dragons and etc., or do I just do what Jorah said and just do it on my own, take it over, get my allies in Westeros, which I don't believe she has any. Name one family in Westeros that would side with her right now. I don't think we've met any. Robb would definitely not. Stannis definitely not. Lannisters definitely not. The queen, the lady that said she wants to be the queen and not a queen, definitely not. No, I don't think any of them would, unless they get something out of it. Which, what would they get? Maybe they could get some land or something. I don't know. Maybe Littlefinger. Littlefinger seems to want to work for everybody and get something out of everyone. Maybe he's the only one that would. You know, good luck to her. I think I assume she's gonna marry that guy and just kind of use him for a little bit, and then, you know, be like, all right, peace. Jorah seemed convincing a little bit, but she kind of wrote him off at the end, you know. But that line from, what's her name? I don't know her name. There's so many names. I'm trying to remember everyone, but Marjorie, right? Marjorie? Yeah, that sounds right. She said, I don't want to be a queen. I want to be the queen. That line was powerful because that shows her true intention is not to mess around with these people calling themselves kings. She wants to be with the king, whoever that might be, right? So that family, or specifically her, their sights are set on King's Landing, getting in there. There might be an alliance brewing with them and the Lannisters, because if Stannis doesn't win that war, obviously she's not going to go with Stannis. She's going to go with the Lannisters. If Stannis does win that war, she's going to go with Stannis. If she gets there before that, she's going to go with the Lannisters. So I don't know if that means she would marry Joffrey, because Joffrey's like a kid and she's definitely not a kid. So maybe Joffrey would have to wait, or I don't know how that works. She's definitely a little older. Yeah, that was an interesting dialogue there, and a pretty powerful quote from her. I think that's about it. I don't think I missed anything on that one. If I did, let me know in the comments if I missed something, you want to talk about it, you want to remind me. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any reactions from me. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, amazing rest of your week, and take care.